My name is Claire Daniels, and I started at Crescent Elementary. My mom was actually a teacher there all the way through. She just retired last year, and so I actually got to be a teacher's kid when I was in elementary school. And then after that, I moved to Rehoboth Middle, and obviously was there for 3 years, and now I'm at Spalding High School. I am extracurricular-wise, I am involved in student government. Me and my closest friend, we are student body president and vice president. I'm involved in Key Club, Beta Club, HOSA, and I'm also one of the captains on the women's varsity soccer team. And for the past few years, all the way since freshman year, I've been awarded the outstanding freshman, sophomore, junior, and hopefully senior this year. And I've been awarded with the AP Scholar with Honor. And a few weeks ago, I learned that I am star student of the district. As many people in middle school, I came into it very insecure and self-conscious, and I was struggling with what others think about me, if it's embarrassing or if it's cool. But my teachers and my friends really rallied around me, and especially coming more towards junior, senior year. My teacher recently was talking to me about you most often regret the things that you didn't do, and not that you did do unless you're like some crazy person, but the things that you didn't do are most often what you regret. And I've really tried to embrace that these past few years, and not because I've had more fun doing things that might have pushed me outside of my comfort zone. And I don't remember much of the moments when I was like scared in my middle school classroom. I remember more of the things in high school when my teachers encouraged me to be myself and to just have fun. My next steps after high school are to attend the University of Georgia, and I plan to major in psychology and possibly minor in health promotions, to then take a gap year after I graduate to get my hours in and to get some good experiential learning, to then attend PA school. And through becoming a PA, I'm just excited to serve the community, whatever community I end up in, and the different specialties that they offer. And I'm just excited to serve the underserved. I would tell younger Claire just to push herself, because when I pushed myself, that's when I really started to grow. And when I would try and stay comfortable with the level of classwork I was getting or with extracurriculars, I started to become complacent. And once I really started to step out of that zone and challenge myself is when I noticed I became more motivated, my work ethic was stronger, and I was happier. I would tell older Claire that failure does not mean that everything is over, that failure is necessary to be able to grow. And because I know that since I'm looking to become a PA, there's not very many PA schools and they're hard to get into, so I don't want myself to get down if I don't make it in the first time, or if I might make a bad test grade, because I've tried to prepare myself for college and high school, but there's obviously going to be a class that's going to challenge me and put me in situations I haven't been in before. And so I just want to let myself know that failure is okay. And because I'm usually a perfectionist, I like things to be controlled, and when I don't have control over something, I start to get nervous. But everything in life I can't control. An inspirational quote that has always really reigned true with me is that everybody makes a difference in this world, but you get to decide what kind of difference you're going to make. And you really have to remember that all your choices, big and small, are going to have an impact on somebody else. And it's your decision whether it's going to be good or bad. And so going into a career field that is built on serving others, I am just really going to try and focus on making sure that my impact is meaningful and that people will remember me as being someone who served others. When I think about other people that might not have had the same path as me or the support that I had growing up, I would just want to let them know that there's always going to be a place for them in this world, and that maybe they're the kid who talks too much during class, but later on in life when they graduate, they could be great in a communications job. So just know that what you think might be your flaws could be your biggest strength. And so really try and capitalize on them and don't fall into the temptations of others telling you or yourself telling you that you can't do it, because just because maybe your home life is not great doesn't mean that you can still be successful in this world. I have had issues overcoming being strong in my values and my morals, because everyone around you, when you get into middle school and high school, they kind of start to change, and they might get involved in things that you might not necessarily agree with, and it's really easy to follow them and to just be included. But sometimes being included means having to sacrifice parts of who you are, and so I would just encourage people to stay strong in who they are, because you were made the way you were on purpose, and later on that might help you in your career field or when you get a family, because you didn't compromise part of yourself just to fit in high school. Growing up as a teacher's kid, I really got to see the behind the scenes of how much teachers truly do care for their students, and especially at Griffin Spalding County school systems. And I think you'd be super smart to put your kids in the school system, because at any school you go to, middle school, high school, whatever level, there's going to be a teacher there who wants your child to succeed and is willing to take extra time out of their day, or maybe get some other help because maybe that's not their special part, like special thing that they're involved in. But there's going to be someone who's willing to help you, because I think that Griffin Spalding County school systems are a place of like comfort and warmth, and the teachers are just happy to see an impact they can leave on a student.